Master easily the 100 civics questions, 1 to 10. U.S. Citizenship Interview 2025, animated. The classroom is bright, with sunlight coming through the window and history posters on the wall. Mark, a diligent student, sits across from Anne, his supportive teacher. The study guide is open on the desk, ready for another civics lesson.
Welcome back, Mark. Are you ready for another round of civics questions?
I am, Anne. I feel more confident after our last session, but I know there's always more to learn.
Great attitude. Today, we'll work on another set of 10 questions. I'll read the question, give you 3 answer choices, and after you choose, I'll explain the answer clearly.
Perfect. Let's get started.
Question 1. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators? A. Answers will vary. B. Joe Biden. C. Abraham Lincoln.
I think the answer is A. Answers will vary.
Correct. The answer depends on your state. Every state has 2 U.S. senators who represent everyone in the state. You can find their names on the official Senate website or from your voter registration card. Question 2. What did the Declaration of Independence do? A. It formed the first government. B. It announced our independence from Great Britain. C. It gave women the right to vote.
I think the answer is B. It announced our independence from Great Britain.
That's right. The Declaration of Independence, adopted on July 4, 1776, officially stated that the American colonies were free and independent from British rule. It was a bold and historic step toward becoming a new nation. Question 3. Where is the Statue of Liberty? A. In Washington, D.C. B. In the New York Harbor. C. In Boston.
I think the answer is B. In the New York Harbor.
Correct. The Statue of Liberty stands on Liberty Island in the New York Harbor. It was a gift from France and is a symbol of freedom and hope for people arriving in America. Question 4. How long do we elect a president for? A. 2 years. B. 4 years. C. 6 years.
I think the answer is B. 4 years.
Exactly. The president is elected for a 4-year term. A president can be re-elected once, so the maximum is 2 terms or 8 years in total. Question 5. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. A. The Civil War. B. The Revolutionary War. C. World War I.
I think the answer is A. The Civil War.
That's right. The Civil War was fought from 1861 to 1865 between the Northern states, the Union, and the Southern states, the Confederacy. The main issues were slavery and states' rights. Question 6. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? A. The President. B. The United States. C. The Supreme Court.
I think the answer is B. The United States.
Correct. When we say the Pledge of Allegiance, we are promising loyalty to the United States as a country and also to its flag, which stands for freedom, unity, and justice. Question 7. What did Susan B. Anthony do? A. She wrote the Declaration of Independence. B. She fought for women's rights. C. She became the first female senator.
I think the answer is B. She fought for women's rights.
Yes, Susan B. Anthony was a leading figure in the women's suffrage movement. She worked tirelessly so that women could have the right to vote, which was finally achieved with the 19th Amendment. Question 8. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? A. Clarence Thomas. B. John Roberts. C. Sonia Sotomayor.
I think the answer is B. John Roberts.
That's correct. John Roberts has been the Chief Justice since 2005. The Chief Justice leads the Supreme Court, which is the highest court in the U.S. and reviews important cases about the Constitution. Question 9. What does the judicial branch do? A. Enforces laws. B. Makes laws. C. Reviews laws.
I think the answer is C. Reviews laws.
Exactly. The judicial branch interprets the laws and checks if they follow the Constitution. This branch includes the Supreme Court and other federal courts. Question 10. What is the capital of the United States? A. New York City. B. Washington, D.C. C. Los Angeles.
I think the answer is B. Washington, D.C.
Correct. Washington, D.C. is the nation's capital. It is not a part of any state, and it is the location of the White House, the Capitol, and the Supreme Court. Mark, you did fantastic with these questions. Want to talk about some tricks for remembering these facts?
Absolutely. Some of these are easy to mix up, especially the ones about people's names or dates.
That's common. For the names of your state's senators or other officials, I always suggest writing their names on a sticky note and putting it somewhere you see every day. That way, it becomes familiar. For the Declaration of Independence, remember, 1776 equals independence. A lot of students like to picture fireworks and the 4th of July to make it stick.
I do associate fireworks with July 4th, now that you say it.
For the Statue of Liberty, try imagining the first thing people saw when they arrived in America. Lady Liberty in New York Harbor, holding her torch high. That image helps you connect the statue with the city.
That helps a lot. I used to confuse if it was in New York or Washington, D.C.
Easy to mix up. For presidential terms, repeat 4 years, 2 terms max. Even just chanting it a few times when you practice can help you remember. And for the Civil War, some students remember it by thinking of North versus South equals Civil War, and that the word civil means people from the same country.
I like that. The word civil helps me remember it wasn't a war with another country.
Great. For the Pledge of Allegiance, just think pledge equals promise, allegiance equals loyalty. And who are you loyal to? The United States. When it comes to Susan B. Anthony, I remember her as the Vote for Women lady. Some students even write SBA equals suffrage brings access as a mnemonic.
That's funny, but it actually works.
For remembering the Chief Justice, if you keep up with news even a little, try to check the current name before your test, as it can change. Right now, it's John Roberts.
I'll remember to check before the interview.
For the judicial branch, think judge and judicial. Both start with J, and both are about interpreting and reviewing the law. Finally, for Washington, D.C., just say to yourself, D.C. equals District of Columbia, not a state, but the capital.
All these tips really help. I feel less nervous when I have a trick to use.
That's the idea. Don't forget to practice saying the answers out loud, even to yourself in the mirror. The more you hear your own voice, the more natural it will feel in the real interview. You're doing great, Mark. Ready for the next round?
I am, thanks, Anne. I actually feel more confident already.